Good afternoon. I'm Sean Yao and this is One News Now. Chinese New Year celebrations are just around the corner, but will it push through this year in Manila? We have Romel Lopez to answer that question for us. Romel, tuloy ba ang Chinese New Year?
Yes, unfortunately, Sean, Chinese New Year activities here in the city of Manila have been canceled. Manila Mayor Isko Moreno signed an executive order this morning canceling public activities for Chinese New Year from January 31 to February 1. Mayor Isko explains that this is to prevent overcrowding and the possible transmission of COVID-19. This comes despite experts saying that the cases in Metro Manila have already reached its peak and are now starting to decline. But it seems that the Manila LGU doesn't want to take any chances. Cancelled activities include dragon dances, street parties, parades, stage shows, and games. Selling of liquor will also be prohibited. Use of firecrackers is also not allowed to ensure safety of the public. Barangay officials from Binondo Chinatown area are tasked to implement the executive order. Moreno said that about 20 barangays in Chinatown area are affected by the EO. Despite this, Chinese Filipinos can still celebrate Chinese New Year in their homes, but attendees and family members should still observe proper health protocols. Moreno also clarified, Sean, that tourists or visitors who want to visit Binondo during the Chinese New Year celebration are welcome, as long as they will adhere to public health protocols. Sean?
All right, thank you so much for those updates from Manila. That was Romel Lopez of News 5. Thanks, Romel. Presidential bet Bongbong Marcos has spoken up after snubbing a televised forum with other presidential candidates. His response to criticisms and stand on several issues in this report by Dale De Vera.
Should he win the presidency, Bongbong Marcos said he will not release a statement of assets, liabilities, and net worth, or SALN to the public. This was his categorical answer during a media interview on Monday morning. But on 1PH Sa Totoo Lang, Marcos Jr. said,
I was talking about my own SALN. I'm perfectly willing to release it.
He explained that political rivals may use SALNs to assassinate one's character. Marcos said it's exactly what happened to the late Chief Justice Renato Corona in 2012.
At sabi ko, siguro kung ako, kalabang kita sa politika, o sa whatever, basta kalabang kita, pag binigay mo sa akin yung SALN mo, hahanapan ko talaga ng problema yan. Kahit walang problema, gagawa ako para bigyan ka ng problema.
Now, amid the polarizing effect of his statements, the presidential aspirant asked for unity and told his supporters not to engage in word war on social media. Recall that just recently, at least 300 Twitter accounts supporting Marcos Jr. were suspended by Twitter.
Twitter is a private company. We do not, and they do what they feel they have to do. But the people who are tweeting are not part of our organization.
Over the weekend, the hashtag #MarcosDuwag trended on Twitter, but BBM insisted that he was not a coward. Marcos Jr. was also asked about several issues in the country, like if he's planning to abolish the agency mandated to run after the Marcos family's ill-gotten wealth.
Hindi ko pa naiisip yan since in the last ilang taon na. To be perfectly candid with you, I don't know.
On the issue of political dynasty, Marcos Jr. said,
there's a good reason, and the people vote for that. And, what will you do? Yun ang gusto ng tao.
And with many people believing that the Italiano gold or the Yamashita treasure is real and with the Marcoses, BBM clarified.
Balitang-balita, hindi lamang sa Pilipinas, kundi sa lahat, meron talagang Yamashita gold. Pero sa buong buhay ko, hindi pa ako nakakita ng gold na ganyan. Baka may alam sila, sabihan ako, kailangan ko yung gold. Wala pa ako nakikitang gold.
For News 5, Dale De Vera, we're One News.
Presidential bet Leody de Guzman, meanwhile, wants renewed discussions on the atrocities committed under Marcos's rule. De Guzman told the chiefs that more has to be done to hold the Marcos family liable for the horrors done under martial law. De Guzman slammed the previous Aquino administrations for not being able to bring forth justice.
Marami pang dapat gawin at hindi ko nga alam kung bakit parang napalagpas ang maraming bagay sa pamilya Marcos. Tingin ko dapat ay repasuhin ulit yung mga usapin tungkol sa pamilya Marcos, tungkol sa pera, sa mga human rights violation.
De Guzman is also pushing for electoral reforms. He says putting corrupt officials behind bars will not address the root cause of the problem. He also said that corrupt officials and those who belong in political dynasties should be barred from holding public office.
Tingin ko, may malaking bagay na may tutulong, hindi lang yung pagkukulong, kundi yung ireforma ang electoral system at huwag na natin payagan itong mga political dynasty at itong mga akusadong mga magnanakaw sa ating lipunan na lumahok sa halalan.
And a family feud appears to be brewing over in Maguindanao with the COMELEC stuck as arbiter between two MANGUDADATUs. Jem Avancenia with the details.
The camp of Maguindanao Congressman Esmael Toto Mangudadatu is pleased with the decision of the COMELEC First Division to cancel the certificate of candidacy of Datu Pax Ali Mangudadatu. Datu Pax Ali will be going against Congressman Toto's wife and former beauty queen Sharifa Akil Mangudadatu for the gubernatorial post in Sultan Kudarat. It was Sharifa who filed the petition against her opponent over lack of residency. Datu Pax Ali is currently the mayor of Datu Abdullah Sangki in Maguindanao, but he transferred to Lutayan, Sultan Kudarat last May 17, 2021.
Yun ang nakakapagtaka. You are a mayor of a certain municipality and separate in another province. Ito, magkaiba na probinsya ito eh. So, yun yung pagkakalam ko. Although hindi ako abogado, pero siguro kahit na elementary, pwede mag-isip na makapag-analyze na hindi siya talagang taga doon.
With COMELEC deciding in favor of Sharifa, Mayor Pax Ali will not be able to have a substitution as per the rules in COC cancellations. In a phone interview with News 5, Datu Pax Ali says they have already appealed the decision. He also insists that he is qualified to run for governor in the province where he grew up. COMELEC Sultan Kudarat meanwhile has clarified that Datu Pax Ali may still continue his bid since the decision of the First Division is not yet final and executory.
Wala pa pong final decision ang Manila po, ma'am, regarding sa issue ng cancellation of COC niya. Nag-file sila direct sa Manila, pero nag-copy furnish po sila sa office. Then, yung ging copy furnish, nag-endorse na naman po kami sa Manila, ma'am.
Datu Pax Ali is the son of Maguindanao Governor by Mariam Sangki Mangudadatu and Sultan Kudarat Governor Teng Mangudadatu, who is the cousin of Congressman Toto Mangudadatu. For News 5, Jem Avancenia, we are One News.
In COVID news, the Health Department confirmed that Omicron is now the dominant COVID variant here in the country. In a press briefing, Health Undersecretary Maria Rosario Vergeres said that the Omicron's BA.1 sublineage has been detected in 8 regions. She adds that it is also predominant in Bicol among returning overseas Filipinos. Vergeres also noted that the BA.2 sublineage is now predominant in most regions. Let's now take a quick look at today's other top stories. A Japanese study has found that the Omicron COVID variant survives longer on plastics and in human skin as compared to other surfaces, or as compared to other COVID variants. The study states that Omicron can last for around 193 hours on plastic surfaces and 21 hours on the skin. However, the study has yet to be peer-reviewed. The Food and Drug Administration has approved 2 brands of self-administered COVID-19 antigen test kits. The brands Abbott PanBio and Labnovation Technologies have received their special certifications from the FDA. And vaccinations for children aged 5 to 11 will begin on February 4. Vaccine czar Carlito Galvez Jr. said the guidelines for the vaccination of this age group will be released this week. For more updates, visit News 5, The Philippine Star, and Business World online. Visit our website, onenews.ph, for more in-depth analysis. You can also catch One News on the Signal Play app. Register for a free account at www.signalplay.com and stream One News live anytime, anywhere. Masks on, wash hands, and stay safe, Philippines. I am Sean Yao. We are One News.